Prize.
Burn down 17 cities and get a Nobel Peace Prize. That'd just give the guys that dropped the bomb in Nagasaki a freaking award, too.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Looking Glass Duck Club and that stork shooter, Logan Pyatt. I'm Jeff Stanfield.
I'm Andy Shaver, the Looking Glass Duck Club.
R.I.P.
They're still the Looking Glass. They're still around.
If only we could tell
There's
all
not
the stories.
Yeah.
Correct. No shit.
I talked to the stork shooter himself.
Really?
He's like, listen, my wife's fixing to come in the room. I got to get off the phone.
Yeah.
He said, Jeff, I just can't answer the phone when you call anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm around her.
And I'm around her. Yep.
Why do people get around to eggshells around me? I mean, like Gracie over there. She's cleaning the tables, getting ready for dinner. And she gets all nervous. We just ask her about going to the prom.
We have to be quiet. She's in the other room.
I remember when prom was a big deal. Like, you plan all year for this one night.
Are you listening to this, Gracie? You plan all year.
Especially as a
Just one
14-year-old taking a 17-year-old. You know what he's thinking.
He's thinking,
Let's just say
Cha-ching.
he probably
Randy
shaved
went
his
to
balls.
prom when he was. Randy went to prom when he was in 8th grade.
Well,
no.
Yes,
no,
you
I
did
didn't.
too.
But at that
It was-
age, can
It
you
was, excuse me,
even...
what was it?
It was winter ball.
Excuse me, winter ball,
Right.
Winter formal,
winter formal.
Yeah.
not prom.
I went to winter formal with a senior when I was a freshman.
Really?
Was she a looker?
Yeah. Show you a picture.
Do it.
I've seen pictures of some of your old girlfriends recently.
Yeah. I was going to make a joke.
Well, go ahead.
I was going to comment on taking young kids to prom.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say get them before the hair does, but
God damn.
I thought you was gonna reference Randy Gregory
Well,
on this
that's
deal.
what I was going to say. I was like, can he even shave his balls yet?
that's what I'm saying.
There's no reason to.
Fuck no.
He's like, this is great.
That's a little naughty.
That's a little naughty. And I did not mean it.
I think you did. What do you think about Black Lives Matter being up for a Nobel Peace Prize?
I think, hell, we should all get it.
Can you imagine that shit?
Let's go around to prison, start handing them out to people.
Yeah.
Burn everything down. Fuck, we'll get a Nobel Peace Prize next year.
I read somewhere that somebody got federally charged because of some memes that they posted online.
Yeah, for something about voting.
Yep.
I'll tell you something stupid, but it's true. In 1983, someone detonated a bomb trying to kill the Republicans in Congress or Senate or somewhere in D.C. The same person, Clinton, gave them a pardon. That same person is the vice president of Black Lives Matter. True
Really?
shit. Yep.
Unreal.
I mean, it's just fucking crazy, the hypocrites in Washington, D.C. And how about that fucking, Andy, did you get you some Doji stock?
I can on Coinbase.
You can on Coinbase.
Coinbase, you can't. The only place that I found that you can get it that's semi-reputable is Robinhood, and I'm not opening an account with
Fuck
Robinhood.
Robinhood.
Fuck Robinhood.
Payne called me today.
Payne called me, too.
He was pissed, wasn't he?
No, it wasn't that. So he calls me, and, when you got a brother in cyber warfare,
Andy, you're not supposed to talk about what he does.
when he starts asking you, hey, what do you invest in crypto in? My radar goes up. I'm like, I'm about to get the goods on something.
Andy's a big Bitcoin guy.
Yeah, big.
Huge
This
Bitcoin.
is
So
a
you
guy.
thought your brother was going to give you some inside information.
I thought I was about to get tipped off. And he was like, hey, just get Doji, or however the fuck you pronounce it. And I'm like,
I think it's Dogecoin or something.
It's Doji.
that's the best he can give me is get Doji.
That's what you're telling
He
me?
says
That's what
he-
you're telling me?
He tells me it's going to go to $1. It's at 5
A
cents.
lot of people think it will.
So it's $20. So I thought, you know what? Or 20 times itself.
Yeah.
So I was going to buy $1,000 today.
Right.
I sit on that fucking computer for 2.5 fucking hours trying to do it. I called a couple of guys I know that are brokers.
Yeah.
We can't, Jeff. We ain't messing with that shit. Fuck. I said, well, what online? They said, I don't know anybody that's dealing with that shit. I said, fuck.
You could do it on your own if you get Robinhood, but the problem is they're limiting you to one share.
Bo couldn't buy
Payne
it.
says.
Yeah, Payne said the same thing. You limit to how many you can buy.
One share,
that.
one
Why are they
share of AMC, one share of basically all the Reddit stocks. You can only get one share.
I read today. I'll tell you why.
Fucking.
I did not really understand. I don't know much about the stock market.
Right.
I'm not going to lie and sit here and say I'm invested all over because I'm not.
Right.
I've invested in myself. I own silver.
Right.
A couple pounds of gold. That's it. No, nothing else. So today, I thought, I'm gonna find out what shorting a stock means. I knew what it meant, kind of.
Right.
But when you short a stock, you're borrowing that stock from a
You
broker.
have to pay it back at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what happens
You're betting
is
it's going to go down.
You're going to bet it's going to go down. That's where
You're
you make your
basically
money.
driving it down.
That's your goal. If it's
Right.
$8, they want it to go to $4, and they're going to make half their money. So if they invest $1 million in it, they're going to make back another $1 million.
Right.
Right.
Well, when it goes up like
because
this,
they sell. I mean, how do they make their money on shorting it?
they borrow the stock
Right.
at $8. And they
What do you mean they borrow?
They borrow the stock from they go out and say I'm going to short a million
it's a
shares.
hedge fund and you're shorting it.
You're
It's-
getting 1 million
yeah.
shares of it. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn that stock back when it's at $4. So you're going to make $4 million off your
Right.
$8 million investment. Well, what happens is when it goes up, you got to replace every one of them stocks.
Right.
It's kind of like the oil deal was last May when if you would have bought all them barrels of oil, then you had to pay for them.
Right, because
Or a place to store them.
Do it, yeah.
And that's why I went negative because nobody fucking had nowhere to put them.
Yeah.
Well, so these stocks, it's $500 now that were $8. These guys, every one of these guys is having to buy money to replace these stocks with, so they're having to double down on it to get their money back.
Where they were going to win it, they were going to make $1 million and or $100 million. I think it was $100 million. They were going to make $100 million off the deal. And what it ended up costing them, if it keeps going up, is $1.8 billion.
I saw $70 billion is what's going on right now in the shorted market
It
that
could.
they have.
I saw a tweet and it made a lot of sense. It says, "See how fast Congress passes legislation on this,
Right.
and you'll see who's pulling the strings of America because for some reason they can't all get together and pass a stimulus bill
Right.
to get us $2,000 or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You got 8 months to do that. That never can happen. But it said, you watch and see how quickly they pass legislation
Right.
on this shit.
It all comes down to we the fucking people don't count. And that's
Exactly.
all that inner deal on the
Because-
East Coast counts.
All of a sudden, the Wall Street guys are the ones losing money, and all of a sudden it's wrong.
And-
They've been
Whoa,
fucking the
whoa.
American working class.
And they're the ones that are wanting regulations on all this
Yeah,
shit.
it
Wall
pisses
Street
me
all
off.
of a sudden says, hey, give us more
Hey,
regulations.
have some fucking morals.
Them fucking dumbass kids living in mom's basement, they're buying stocks at $64 a piece or something. You know, I'm gonna buy $62 worth of this shit right now. I got
Yeah.
some extra money, and that's what they're doing. They're saying one guy come out, I saw him today, and he, well, what a fucking little snobby little prick. And somebody did a bitch slap him. He goes, "Well, these people are just buying stocks. All they're doing is using their stimulus money. They're not even using their real money." Blah blah. Fuck you, you little
Who
cheese dick.
cares? Yeah.
You know.
We all didn't grow up trust funds.
Yeah, we didn't have a silver spoon shoved up our fucking anus. But he was pissed off about that. Then I saw a guy that was a billionaire, and I can't remember his name yesterday, and he's like, "It's a travesty what the working people are doing to the uber wealthy people here in in the Hamptons. It's horrible what's going on through our neighborhood." You know what, dude? Fuck off. We don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'd like you one day to worry about how you're going to pay your quarterly taxes one time or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fucking.
And that's what's funny is I'm against taxing the rich. I can't stand
Right.
you make
If
more
they
money, you
work
should
for
pay
it.
much. But this time I'm like, fuck them fuckers. They got billions.
Yeah.
Cocksuckers,
Well,
fuck
and
off.
here's the thing: is there's nothing illegal about it, other than that.
There's no legal.
But it's what they've been doing anyway.
Yeah.
But now that it's against them, they're like, wait a second.
Yeah, somebody got together
They-
instead of doing it in a boardroom and doing it behind closed doors where
Right.
just they know about it.
Yeah.
It's all over in the public.
It's all over.
and
They're going to be able to prove this
'Cause-
was collusion.
What that hedge fund
How?
group is doing is driving down the stock prices by shorting it and going to make that company go broke. Fucking found out that that's what they're trying to do, and everybody's like, buy it for $1. Fuck you.
How about that fucker that had GameStop was $8 last week?
Right.
If I could go back a week right now, I would have about $100,000 worth of GameStop. But I had 12,000 shares of that shit last week.
Yeah.
What's it at now?
$500.
No,
It's
not
up
that
like
much.
it's up like 10,000%.
It's $400, $400 to $500 right now.
10,000%.
What is it? GME is what it is.
Yeah.
325 is what it is.
$36.5 million right now.
A week ago,
$100,000 would have been $36 fucking million.
January 25th. I don't even know what day we're on.
28th.
That guy's got $1 billion. He's got a lot of money. But
January
if I had 36 million,
25th. January 25th, it was at $70 a share.
Right. So you're talking a $260.
And it got up to $409 a share yesterday.
Right.
but it was at $8 before that.
That's I was looking
Go
like
back
a
to
month
January
ago.
10th.
It go
Oh,
like-
okay.
Yeah.
No, it was up around 18,
Okay.
19, 20.
Okay, $20 a share.
Sure. I mean, no, I'm not.
$300 to the share.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, no shit. That fucker with his big money, the fucking guy making fun of me. It's all right, motherfucker. I'm gonna buy a place by you.
You know who cashed in on this? The person that right before the new PlayStation or something came out, there. You know what? I'm gonna invest in GameStop because a lot of people are gonna buy these PlayStations, and then all of a sudden something fucking happens. They're like, why do I have
Dumbass
$6 million in my fucking
Right.
account?
Or Mort, the GameStop manager that can't get a date with nobody, and they're thinking, oh, that fucker's a gamer, you know? He plays.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker.
That motherfucker, all of a sudden, he's like, I got 10,000 shares of deal. Well, you're worth $3 million, Mort. I can get me some more pants to tuck in under my nipples now.
Oh, no shit.
It's just crazy, though.
It's like when I first, this was, I don't know, right at the beginning of the whole fucking Corona shit. I looked at a drilling company, and when it opened in the beginning of that year, it was like $9.80 a share, and it dropped down to 40 cents. So then, I was thinking like, well, fuck, I buy a bunch of money. It was an offshore, like overseas drilling company. I was like, man, I'd buy like $300 or $400 worth of this shit, and said maybe it'd take 2-3 years, but what if it goes back up to $9 fucking dollars a share, But I kind of doubled my money and got out of there.
I've never made
see,
money in
like
the stock
this-
market other than Ford. I made a shitload on Ford.
No, I put like
a long time ago.
I put like $200 in, and it hit like $390 something, and I was like, yeah.
See, but the thing with like in the commodity market, this happens all the time. They call it Take Back Tuesday. People get their money back because they're playing the short game. It happens all the time, and people know what's happening. So then all of a sudden, they're on the other end. You
They
know,
don't like it.
Yeah.
This is going to be a continuing trend all summer until summertime, or
Right.
it may go forever. But with the internet now, you've changed
Right.
the deal because you can get everybody involved. It's like, hey, listen,
I mean, instantly.
Yeah.
It doesn't take no time.
No.
and you get these companies that are small. Let's look at let's say that Starbucks. I don't even know what their stock is,
Right.
but let's say it's $6 a share because there's a lot of companies that are $6.
I
There's a
bet-
lot of
I
it's
bet
probably
Starbucks
expensive.
Probably like $20,
I know.
$25.
But let's say
right?
let's find a $6 stock company and let's say, you know what, guys,
96. It's crashed.
96. It's 96. Okay, let's get a stock that's a $6 stock. There's one of them out
Right.
there. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And let's say, you know what, guys, let's make this a $30 stock. And so everybody gets on it, and you start driving the price up. Everybody makes their money off. Well, these fuckers in New York that have controlled this, they can't control that shit no more.
Right.
Because they went by all the profit loss statements. They went by quarterly reports. They went by dividends. They went all that shit they go by.
Right.
What the forecast is. Well, they can't forecast Pizza Bob sitting in his mom's fucking basement
Fucking
that's
put it
buying $600 worth of it when he got a stimulus check.
Posting on Reddit saying, "Hey guys, let's buy this fucking."
What
stock."
what is Reddit?
It's like a forum type.
It's just a
type
forum
thing, isn't
type.
So it's like a
website.
Yahoo page or
Yeah.
something. They just got all kinds of information.
Right.
You go to like Stock Watcher, stock market bets or something like that, and that's
Yeah.
where like all of this is played out. They tell everybody like what to do, and they're like fucking hold the line. They're saying Zach was telling me, Zach is in on AMC, and he
bought a bunch of naked too.
naked, yeah. But like they're
The drink.
they're expecting it to go over like $100 a share on Monday.
What, AMC?
Yeah. You can only get one. You can only get one stock right now.
That's fucking so not
so-
capitalism.
so-
That is bullshit.
On Robinhood.
You can
I don't
own
know. I don't
one
know.
stock.
I don't know about on
That's
other
it.
trading apps, but I know on Robinhood,
I talked to a broker
Any-
today. They won't even buy those right now.
anything that was on Reddit, you can only get one share.
I
Now
talked-
I got Webull today because you can do crypto
I looked at
on
that.
it also.
You can't buy Doji on it though, can you?
Cannot buy Doji.
I was going to buy. I was going to get $1,000. How quick did you turn your money into it? Because Here's what I didn't know if they would take a debit card. I couldn't transfer money.
You've got to sync your bank account, so it's about 3 business days.
That's what Payne told me today. He was like panicking. Dad, in 3 days it'll be too late. I said, there'll be another one. If this is gonna keep going, there's gonna be another one.
That's what I'm thinking. I've missed this one. I'm not gonna be able to invest in GameStop or AMC or anything like that. But the next one, I will be ready.
So Weeble. And what'd you have to do?
It's just like setting up a credit card account.
Did you give them a credit card or you do a bank?
It's going to go to my bank account. First, they have to verify my identity.
So they're going to deposit 3 cents in your account, then you got to tell them how much it is.
That takes a day or two. Then I'll give them my banking information. They'll deposit.
Can I transfer money over?
Yeah, it'll go right to your bank account.
I wonder if I can just wire money to it and have the money immediately. What if they do it that way?
I believe on Coinbase, when I was setting that up, I believe you can do a wire transfer and it's immediate. But, otherwise, once you get your bank connected to it, it's instant.
What about
you just say how much you want?
What about a card?
Go. What do you mean a card?
Like, I want to give them my American Express card.
No,
they're not going to.
Why would they not do that? That's
fake money.
That's not fake money.
It's fake.
It's not money that you have.
It is money you have because you have a credit limit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I pay it every month. American Express, you pay it all every month.
From what I believe, from what I remember when I set up Coinbase, a credit card was not a valid.
They won't let you use credit card to buy lottery tickets.
Right.
One time I was going to get some lotto tickets, and I was like, giving them a credit card or something. We can't use that for lottery tickets. Oh, fuck. I can buy some beer, some beef jerky, tampons, and anal lube there, but I can't buy them credit cards.
Zach got a message from Robinhood. Error. This order will exceed the maximum allowed AMC share you can hold at this time. You currently have 7 shares purchased or pending, including this order, which exceeds the limit of 1 share.
That is the biggest bunch of shit. I wish to hell I could get back some stocks I could tell you that I've purchased in my lifetime, like at 5,000 and 10,000 shares of, that I wish I would have never bought. They didn't let them at me then, though, and they could have saved me a lot of money. See, I even looked up. I was going to open me up a TD Ameritrade account.
I was going to do that,
and they don't take none of that shit. And then I called a buddy of mine at AG Edwards, and he's like, "Jeff, we ain't taking. Trust me, we'd like to have some of your money, but we can't do it."
That's why I did Weeble. I was going to do TD Ameritrade, and then I saw that Weeble also does crypto. So what I'm going to do whenever everything gets hooked up with Weeble is just all my stuff minus Litecoin, which was fucking stupid to get into.
That's what everybody's saying that shorted
GameStop.
They're saying that's stupid.
All my money in Coinbase that matches what I invested in it, I'm just going to move over to Weeble and just start fresh.
There's some bastard going to his house in the Hamptons this week and telling his wife, "We're going to have to sell this bitch."
We're selling this fucking house.
Because I
told you we're set for life.
Yeah, I lied. God, I fucked up them fucking people living in trailers. Fucking killed me. I knew that stimulus was a bad idea.
When I first signed up for Robinhood too, it was nice because you could link your bank account. This was last year around February. And the way that it worked is you could like withdraw or deposit money into your account, but it would instantly let you buy the shares.
Right.
But it would just take like 2-3 days, like you said, for the money to deposit. And then when you wanted to withdraw it, it would take, I think, 48 hours or 24 hours. And then it would go right into your bank account.
Robinhood was making pure profit off everybody, making a small percentage off everybody, and they were happy. But their hedge fund manager buddies that they play golf with and shit that helped set up this company took it on the fucking ass. I heard that they got a kickback of $810 million to stop this shit. And that ought to tell you how much money.
Really?
That's what I read. Well, and the lady that's the new Secretary of the Treasury is involved with Citadel, which is one of the big hedge fund companies that has lost like $7 or $8 billion. She's in the middle, and that's why the White House won't step in. The White House should go and tell them, listen, you can't keep people from buying stuff. Right. You sold a deal. This is people's livelihood because there's some people out there that day trade and shit that have lost their ass on this deal that would have made money.
Right.
I saw something where right before Biden said that plan to change all the federal cars and stuff to electric. Well, fucking Pelosi's husband's company bought in $1 million worth of stock.
No, her and her husband.
Or her and her husband bought in $1 million worth of stock of Tesla.
Because they buy that million, and they're not expecting immediate returns. They're expecting to make $1 million, double their money in the next 2-3 years.
Double in like a day.
That's right. Well, but I mean, when they did that, they bought it at $500. It's $740 now, but I don't think it went up as soon as they bought their stuff. But it's going to be a gradual thing to continue, especially if they go to all deals. Did you see where Ted Cruz asked Joe Biden to? Wasn't Ted Cruz? Who was it? Somebody asked Joe Biden if he would go ahead and shut off all government jet travel, since we're worried about the new Green Deal and stuff and emissions and stuff, that we had to just cut out all government jet travel.
No, but I mean that doesn't surprise me.
I don't know what that means.
I don't really either.
To cut down on
what
all
you
their
said.
emissions.
No, I know, but
I did see today. He was like, I don't even know what I'm signing.
He's dumber than shit. He don't have a clue what's
they're
going on.
just shoving papers under his nose.
Oh.
Said, "Sign it, Joe. I'll suck your pee-pee."
He did. He said, I don't even know what I'm signing here.
Did you see where he
And
said?
he said, send this to the president.
Did you see where he said salute the
He
Marine?
said that.
He signed it, gave it to Kamal, and said, send this to the president.
Did you see
How
where
do they not? I don't
they
understand.
don't care because he's their puppet. He's signed 39 executive orders.
40. He's up over 40
Did
now.
You see, Trump signed 17 in 4 years. Did you see where he said salute the Marine? He's going walking through there and salute the Marine. He goes, salute the Marine. Get on there and say salute.
Don't mind. He doesn't know where the fuck he is.
dumb.
Hey, dumb fuck, go back and salute him. Don't say you did it.
I don't get it, and maybe it's like I just don't understand.
And then he did something else. Oh, he was talking about the coronavirus vaccination. He's like,
This is a train wreck.
we're gonna. You'll just have to watch the video. I shared it on my Facebook. But he's like,
Right.
we're gonna increase. Now listen, let me be clear. We're going from 400 million to 600 million. We're gonna increase it by 50%. That's enough. Let me be clear here. That's enough to do 300 Americans. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And he repeats himself.
And then they go, okay, thank you,
Jesus.
Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr.
Jesus.
President. You're the best.
And who's your favorite Disney character, Mr.? That's the questions he gets. Anybody that gives a hard question, out of there.
That shit wears me out.
They asked today big time about this stock market stuff.
They don't have an answer to
And
that.
she's like, well,
What do you
we'll
do,
get back
though?
with you tomorrow.
What do you? There's nothing you
If
can
you were
do.
president, you could, if you were president, you'd have to say, I want to know what's going on with what's the company's called?
Just the Reddit stocks.
No, but what's the company?
GameStop.
The hedge fund?
The
AMC.
AMC.
Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood. right.
I would be like, find out what's going on with Robin Hood and either get their shit straight or we're taking their license from them.
Right.
And that's what they would have to do.
No, they would never do that.
Who?
Biden in that.
No, Biden won't. But if Trump was there, I think Trump would say, hey, because he's not a stock market guy anyways.
Trump's not?
No, he invests in himself and land. He's not a big stock guy. He should come up and say, that's what someone should say, is say, hey, we're going to take your, I think it's SEC, Security Exchange
Right.
Commission.
Yes.
We're going to take your SEC license if you don't open up the things the way it's supposed to be. It's free trade, free market. It should be that way for everybody. That's why the Keystone Pipeline. The Keystone Pipeline is not about the Indian land.
No.
The Keystone Pipeline is about Warren Buffett's trains.
Yeah.
And
Losing
putting
all
all
that
that
fucking
oil on
money.
there. Yeah. And it's killing Alberta. I did not realize how bad
Yeah,
it's
that's why fucking the Canucks are so pissed.
It's killed New Mexico too. There's a big labor guy in New Mexico, and he's like, "This is not good.
Yeah,
we were
detrimental.
sold a bad bill of goods, and this is going to bankrupt."
I
New
think you
Mexico.
touched about it the other day, but it's like, how do you have a contract and then just in the middle of it cancel
Just
it?
kidding.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Because you get a contract written with a company and you say we're going to work and put in
They have all this
87
money and all
miles.
these people and equipment there. You can't just in the middle of it go, dig it back up. We're done.
Fuck it.
I saw some pictures of it after they put them down. You can't even tell they're there.
Really?
It is a
Oh,
fucked
I
up
did
deal.
see that.
Yeah, but like you said, that's not the point.
One of the best things of it I saw a meme that says, "Oh, you're against pipelines? We'll turn this bitch off," and it was their gas going to their house.
Yeah, no shit.
Stoner lost his wallet.
That was over there.
All the Robin Hood money that
But
he got.
this deal with Warren Buffett. Oh shit! Let's go to
Did it cry?
let's go to back to the Canadian deal. That border's not going to be open for waterfowl season this year.
No.
I don't think it'll ever be open.
I think they're gonna just bank on it.
You don't think it'll ever be open, Stoner? Really?
Not to any just leisure travel.
Just coming across.
yeah, no leisure travel whatsoever.
I think we're going to go to hunt Mexico or hunt Canada. It's going to be like Mexico. I think you're going to have to go with an outfitter and he's going to have guns up there. Because I saw part of the House bill. I read part of the bill on what they're wanting to do on gun control. And fuck. I'm going to tell you right now, if you shoot a rifle, It's a good thing you're a bow hunter, there, Fred Bear over there.
Thank you.
Because bow hunting is going to be about all it is for right now until they figure a way to fucking tax that shit.
Right.
But I would not be surprised for Biden to sign an executive order to do away with all firearms on federal property. And I'm talking all of Colorado, New Mexico, all them federal
All those
lands,
public hunting places.
public hunting places, to do away with hunting by firearms.
Speaking of public land, have they caught the guy that shot those 2 duck hunters yet? Anybody heard?
I have no idea.
A lot of bad rumors going on there.
Yeah,
a
there
lot
is.
of bad stuff.
We're not here to spread them.
I think. What do you mean? I've not seen any rumors.
There's some
There's about 12 different stories that I've fucking seen. on that deal.
Really?
some pretty weird and some.
I think if they haven't found the guy, and I've not seen any conspiracy theories or any of this, I'm just speculating.
If you'll turn this off for a minute, I'll tell you what I heard, but I'm not saying it online.
If-
And then you can end your whole conversation. You won't even talk about it no more.
I'm just speculating, but I think the guy's dead if they haven't found him by now.
Right.
Yep, I think we agree.
He's at the bottom of the lake or ate the shotgun.
I think we all agree with you there too.
Yeah.
Really?
After the lines, we'll tell you what I've heard. They all know what I've heard.
What have you like? Have you seen it on Facebook or somebody has called you?
We're not
Just,
talking about
we know
this,
it's
Sandy.
straight rumors.
Yeah, we're not talking about this on here, but
Right.
Huh?
yeah, we're not going to talk about it here.
Oh, okay. Top secret.
Inside.
It's not. I'll tell you
Secret-
afterwards.
secret
I'll tell you
society.
what I
We're
was
just not
told.
going to spread rumors.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's true or not. And I don't, if it's not true, I damn sure don't want to say it. If it is true, then I don't want to be the one let the cat out of the bag.
Nobody
Did
likes
somebody call you, or you're just reading on?
Jeff's information, I don't think is from a Facebook post.
No,
You, law enforcement.
no. Yeah, they called me at Knox City today. And
They said,
hey,
"Is Jeff
Judge.
Stanfield there?"
But
We'd
that's
like
what
to-
I'm saying.
We'd like to
Tennessee
talk to
Bureau of
him about-
Investigations. We'd like to talk to you, Jeff
We'll,
Stanfield.
we'll discuss it after the podcast.
What the hell's that?
Ollie was sneezing.
I don't know.
Ollie farted.
Gracie Lou's alive in there, so
What'd you drop, Gracie?
She dropped the age number on her men.
what'd you do?
Sorry,
That's enough jokes about 14-year-olds.
but we're talking. We're podcasting.
Yep.
Yes. So, anyways, that sure changed the whole dynamics of this good
Ah,
podcast.
it's a great podcast.
Let's talk about something happy.
Deshaun Watson. I read a deal today. The new coach says, I'm absolutely not trading Deshaun Watson. They've got a major issue on their hands.
fuck.
Deshaun Watson wants to be traded.
Have you talked to Deshaun?
Yeah.
I seen some fucking
What's
Snapchat.
Deshaun say?
I seen some Snapchat caption on my subscriptions or something, and it says, "The top 25 teams that want Deshaun Watson." I'm like,
There's only 32
Only
teams.
25?
75% of the fucking NFL.
I read yesterday the top 10 list. The Dallas Cowboys were on the list. Said Jerry Jones loves him. Well, what's Jerry going to trade for him? That's the problem. Most
Right.
teams, there's probably only 10 teams that are pretty happy with a quarterback that wouldn't want to trade
Look,
for him.
listen here, Texans. I'll give you a case of ranch water and a broken quarterback for Deshaun Watson.
Pittsburgh was one of the teams that was on the list, but they don't have anything to give up.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Trade him Ben Roethlisberger?
Draft picks. I don't, fuck, I
They
don't
don't
know.
have that kind of draft capital, though. That's what they're saying. They figure it's going to take 3 number 1 draft picks to get him.
No fucking way.
For Deshaun Watson?
That's what
Three round ones?
They
He's
got
not-
2 round ones
He's
for
not worth
Larry
3 first
Tunsil, I think, or
rounds.
some shit. I don't even remember what the Texans gave up for. What they get? What the Adams kid, the safety to Seattle? What they give up for him?
Who?
Seattle to get Adams from the Jets. I think they gave up a 1 and a 2.
Ugh.
The perfect trade bait. Miami has got it if they wanted Tua Tagovailoa, or however you say his name.
Yeah, Tugalomongba.
They could give him the number 3 pick and the number 18 pick,
And probably be
probably
okay.
could get that.
Yeah.
The Jets could give up the number 2 pick and Sam Darnold. But fuck, who wants Sam Darnold?
They probably don't want Sam Darnold.
The Cowboys don't have nothing to give. The Redskins don't have nothing. There's a lot of teams. Chicago needs a quarterback.
But do you honestly think Deshaun Watson's worth 3 first-round picks?
If he get a chance to go Super Bowl, he is.
I don't think he is.
No.
I
Not
don't think
3.
he's that great.
I would not want to give up 3 first-round picks. If I was the Washington Redskins, I could give up 2 number 1s for him. I would. Because you're a quarterback away from being a true contender. The Bears are the same way. Bears got to
The
sign
Bears
Allen
really
Robinson. Matthew Stafford. They're talking Matthew Stafford like is big time. You know,
Where's he going?
the Indy would really like to have him.
The Jets got
But
the
they got Dorsett.
2021 first-round pick, 2021 third-round pick, 2022 first-round pick, 2022
That's for
fourth-round
Jamal
pick
Adams.
for Jamal Adams.
There you go. 2 number ones, a second, and a fourth for a
For a
safety.
safety.
So 3 number ones for Deshaun Watson is not out of it.
For a safety.
For a safety.
Yep. And he is a fucking stud. I will give him that. But see, like the Cowboys, they don't have nothing to give up.
No.
They've got a problem. They got to get rid of Zeke.
Listen,
Dak and
they've
Zeke
got
for Deshaun.
best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper. If you just ask Chris Slayton,
Why?
he'll tell you.
That's ugly.
That's what he
That's what
said.
he told us.
I
He argued
know
with
he
us one
did
night
say
about
that,
it.
but you don't have to make fun of him for it.
I'm not making fun of him.
Who the fuck
I'm just
wouldn't
saying.
make fun of him for that?
I'm just kinder than you guys, I guess.
I'm just
Who
saying
probably will get cut this year by Dallas.
that if you've got the number one receiver in the league, you got draft cap, you've got trade bait.
Well, I'm telling you right now, they not trading Deshaun Watson for Amari Cooper.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
not to the franchise that traded fucking DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. It's a little stupid there. The Cowboys don't have any draft capital. The Pittsburgh Steelers don't have any draft capital. There's a few teams that do. The Jets, the Jacksonville for number one. Would you trade Trevor Lawrence for Deshaun Watson? I would. If I was Jacksonville, I'd rather have Deshaun Watson. You don't know for sure Trevor Lawrence is
Right.
gonna
You
be a
know
stud.
Yeah.
Deshaun's a good quarterback.
You know
and he
it's
can
not
be
going
good.
to be a gamble. It's just is Deshaun going to work with our offense?
I wouldn't have traded Deshaun Watson for Joe Burrow last year. Now, after this is over, I would have.
Right.
If you said, if they said, well, we'll trade Deshaun to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow and a first-round draft pick, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would not trade Trevor Lawrence.
You would rather have Trevor Lawrence than Deshaun
I
Watson?
would.
See, I wouldn't.
You got to look at everybody that's talking about the kid says he's signed, sealed, and delivered.
That's what they said
best
about Andrew
thing-
Luck, but he didn't
the
last
best
very long.
thing
That's what they
since,
said
since
about-
Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning.
Ryan Leaf.
He's a for sure. Nobody said that about Ryan.
Eric
Leaf.
Crouch.
Yep.
For sure.
Johnny Rogers.
The Jet.
Tommy Frazier.
So I would roll the dice with Trevor Lawrence if it were.
I would too.
If I were Rashad Khan.
So you would rather the good thing for having Trevor Lawrence if he works out is that rookie contract.
Yep.
Cheap. A cheap way to win games.
But if I was the Texans, that's a trade I would make. I would make a trade to Jacksonville for Trevor Lawrence, and then you've got some draft capital to spend some money on.
Plus,
Yeah.
didn't Deshaun Watson hadn't he already blown out knees in college?
I think he had an ACL
Yeah.
tour once in the NFL.
Was it NFL or was it
think
like
so.
his sophomore, junior year?
I think it was in the NFL one year.
He played at Clemson too, right?
He did.
Yeah.
But I think he's already had knee problems.
He's only, 24, 25 years old?
Here's what I think. Matthew Stafford goes to the Bears.
I don't think that happens.
I do.
Is Matthew Stafford is still under contract, though, isn't he? Are they wanting to trade him, or is he a free agent? Did they release him?
I think he's going to get a trade.
I think he's getting traded.
Indianapolis is where he's going to go.
That's where I
No
think
way.
so, too.
They've got Dorsett.
Who?
Dorsett.
No,
Who?
that is a wide receiver.
Brissett.
Jacoby
Brissett.
Brissett. He's a free agent also.
Yeah, but they still have him.
Okay, he's a free agent.
Freely to go back to the Colts.
He'll probably go back to New England.
I don't know.
He's better than Cam Newton. I'm saying right now that
what's
Cam Newton is at
do?
go to CFL or plays in the Arena League, whatever it is.
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
This here is saying that the Washington football team is going to trade a first rounder for Stafford.
That would be a good move for Washington, the football
Why?
team.
Alex
number
Smith is
one?
good.
Alex Smith is 39 years old and almost in a fucking wheelchair. He's good.
Not almost.
He's done.
Almost only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades.
Well, he's about done.
So if they're trying to make a trade, then I think Stafford's still under contract. A number one for Matt Stafford.
That's going to be about to go in great. He's got 4 or 5 years left, probably.
Yeah, but still, like he's never blown you away.
He's been a good quarterback. He's just throws the interception in the wrong time. He reminds me a lot of Phillip Rivers. He really does.
Maybe that's why Indianapolis would love him.
Who has he played with in Detroit with a lot of talent, though?
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, and after that,
Matthew,
Kenny Galladay
Matthew
is damn
Stafford.
good.
Matthew Stafford.
You know who I'd like to have come to Pittsburgh? Justin Herbert.
That ain't happening.
I think the Chargers are pretty happy with him.
I got bad news for you. Pittsburgh's going to have to draft someone and hit on them because
Well, that's not bad news. You got to tell me something I don't know.
Well, I'm just letting you know that Pittsburgh is in a bad situation.
Why?
Yeah, we need a fucking quarterback.
And
if their
they saying
defense
Ben
was healthier
Roethlisberger's
all
done?
year, when their
Well,
defense
yes,
got
Bud
hurt, it really
Dupree
hurt
not
them.
being there. Fucking
And Devin Bush.
Devin Bush. That, I mean,
That hurt them. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it. I just don't think that the Pittsburgh is that good a football team. They need some help. What are they going to do with Juju?
get rid of him. He's
think
not
so?
worth any kind of money that he's expecting to get.
We did get an insider tip on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
So
Well,
Juju's gone.
well, let's
Yeah,
not.
Ben Roethlisberger told me.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Cowboys will sign Juju because they could use a fourth receiver?
No, I bet.
I think Amari Cooper
No, he'll
to,
still
to
be
the
there.
Steelers.
Amari Cooper will. Dallas should cut Cooper and Zeke.
I think Dallas should just shut down their football program.
Yeah, we talked about that too. They're thinking about that. Jimmy Johnson come out today and was talking about the Cowboys.
The
And he
NASCAR
said,
racer?
No, the other one, the one guy used to coach.
The other
And he said the problem with Dallas is, he said, those players walk around like they've won a Super Bowl and they didn't make the playoffs. He said, because they get so much publicity and they think they're better than they are. And they get so much, they get built up bigger than they really are.
Well, then half their fans are like, "Whoa, did you see Dak's numbers in the beginning of the season?" Okay, nobody gives a fuck.
Dak is very good and he's their best player.
Yeah,
Would you
it's
say so?
brutal. Who would you say?
What? Who would I say what?
Who would you say would be good at Pittsburgh?
As a quarterback?
Yeah.
Fucking take a pick. You got
Yeah.
about 31 other quarterbacks to choose from.
Yeah. It just ain't happening.
You think he's too old?
And what stinks about Pittsburgh is
That injury.
they had such a good
hurt
year. They're missing out on the first round of quarterbacks this year.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the
you gotta
Steelers.
tank a year
Hey,
almost.
That's their
Look.
MO always.
Look, you got to remember, Tom Brady was not a first round pick.
that
He
is
was
true.
a sixth. Y'all passed on him 5 times.
That old boy from Alabama that was in the Heisman race.
Mac Jones.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have the curse of the Alabama quarterback as a
he's-
draft.
He'll be a
You know what I mean?
second or third round pick.
I think
the
so,
kid
too.
from North Dakota State. If I was Pittsburgh, I would take him and take a chance. And
Really?
he might be. He looks like he's the real deal. That the Pittsburgh's got that problem that the same that a lot of really good franchises are. They're never bad, like Andy
Right.
just said. Fuck, Mike Tomlin has won 9 games every year he's been in the league.
Right.
So they never draft in the top 10 in the league. They're always
Right.
drafting the bottom. And the quarterback position, they hit on Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, no, like what Andy was saying is we're going to miss out on that first run of good quarterbacks in the draft. But I was saying, like, fuck, it doesn't always take a first, second, or third round picking the fucking
Right.
quarterbacks to get a
Honestly, if the Pittsburgh Steelers could get back Troy Polamalu and Jerome Bettis, they'd get them in the draft. I think they'd.
good. Nah, we need James Harrison too, because that son of a bitch is cut like a bag of dope.
Yeah,
you watch
him.
his workout videos on Instagram.
I don't watch.
That's-
workout
hold on
videos.
just a minute.
You're going to start.
I'm going to start.
No, you're not. Unless that motherfucker's missing with a bow, or he's got some boobs on there, Blake's not watching it.
Emily has boobs.
You get to go home, Nick, tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
What time you leaving here in the morning?
five,
Speaking of boobs,
What time you be there?
3 or 4.
In the afternoon?
Yeah,
What time
Just
are you
in
going to be
time.
naked?
2:30.
You're going to take your clothes off before you get
he's
there.
gonna hit the Nebraska line and
Just start
fucking-
taking everything off. One article of clothing at a time.
Look, this,
Yeah.
this fucking highway patrolman's gonna go on his radio. He's like, "Oh, there's a naked white man driving a blue Chevy."
This fat fuck is naked. We don't have a code number for that.
We're gonna hear a like a big rumble, and then about 5 o'clock here. We'll know Blake got home. We'll feel the earth shake a little bit. And you'll hear a Blake made it,
Yeah, only when I'm married though.
but you're not getting married,
Well, eventually.
so
Are
you'll
you-
never have premarital sex.
Are you going
Right.
to go stay at mom's anyway you're gone? Or
No.
You got all your shit out of the house?
No.
No.
It ain't gonna be the Richter scale.
I'm
It's
not
gonna be the
getting shit out of
rectum
mom's
scale.
house.
You're not going to leave stuff out of your mom's house?
Oh, fuck. There's no room for it.
Why don't you buy your mom's house and let your mom move somewhere else?
Y'all just swap houses.
Yeah.
Because I'll inherit it. I'd rather inherit it.
No, y'all just swap houses. She gets
Not-
Emily's house.
No.
Not if Joe Biden signs his tax plan, you won't.
Hey, speaking
Okay,
of
you
tax
get the
plans,
bedroom.
have you seen what payroll tax is going to be?
Yes.
52%
For where?
payroll tax
For where?
everywhere.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I saw his tax
I
plan.
don't know about that.
52%.
Did you get fact checked by Facebook?
I don't think it's going to be 52%
There's
for
no way.
everybody. So you're telling me someone who makes $300 a week is going to pay $160 a week in taxes?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
His
Is that
ass-
the math on it?
I don't know,
He
but there
will
won't
not
be no
in there.
Washington,
Fuck
D.C.
no.
There won't be Washington, D.C. by the fucking
You take
July.
half of Americans' paycheck, man, they're going to come at you like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
Payroll. That's what you pay.
Well, like there'll be every motherfucker will be unemployed.
I will fact check that. I will do my due diligence.
Yeah,
and
I don't
I will
think- I
look
don't-
it
By
up.
payroll tax, you mean tax the employer.
Correct is what I'm insinuating.
Yeah, that's the way to create jobs. Just overtax the shit of them fuckers and nobody will work. What'd you lay 37 people off for? If I couldn't pay taxes on them, we just close down. Fucking losing money every week. No,
is a shit show.
the inheritance deal.
Yeah.
I read a deal. If your parents bought a house for $40,000 and you inherit it and you sell it for $300,000, right now you pay taxes on whatever.
On your gain.
No, right now you only pay taxes on whatever they paid for it or something. But now they want you to pay taxes on the gain.
That's right.
So-
like if you bought it for 100 or you bought it for 50, sold it for 100, they want to tax on the 50,000, not the
No, they want to tax on the 100,000 instead of the 50,000, which they
Right.
originally paid for it, and they pay taxes on the house every year for 50 fucking years.
right.
Just
Fucking
overtax
joke.
it.
That's stupid.
Is my grandson arguing with his dad? Reese, you want to talk to anybody anything? You want to talk on the podcast?
And he said no.
Nah.
You don't want to
yeah.
talk about Raven?
I can go home tomorrow.
Welcome back.
Not excited.
Why?
I'm not ready to go farming yet.
You're not gonna be.
I know. I'm gonna miss hunting season. Being
Isn't there a
down
bunch
here.
of snow on the ground?
I'm just saying, guys. Just because you can't fucking farm the dirt doesn't mean there's not farming to be done.
Blake told me the other day, he goes, yeah, fuck. Sound like Ron is what he sound like dad. Oh, damn, you wish it's fucking over before you even really get into it. I'm thinking, or everybody else is dragging ass ready for it to be over, and Blake's like, I damn got to go home and go to work now.
I'm not ready for it. Okay, let me see how I can phrase this because I am ready for hunting season itself to be over with.
Correct.
I just don't want to miss out on my
good
friends.
You've missed. You're gonna miss the camaraderie.
Yes. If I could have that all
You're
the
gonna
time.
miss the camaraderie.
I miss the really good employees.
They're gonna miss the
But that fuck stick Scotty Goggles throwing beanbags on the roof, I don't miss him.
Yeah, fuck him.
There's a good
Fuck him.
chance he's gonna win
Fuck
asshole
Scotty
of the
Goggles.
year.
He should.
on fucking real Scotty. Do better.
That reminded me of something that I just forgot I was gonna ask you, Jeff.
What was it? Don't ask me about that fucking cup again, okay? God damn. You've asked me that for fucking 3 weeks now. What'd you lose, anyways?
My Blue Yeti cup.
I don't even remember your Blue Yeti cup.
Yes,
one
you drank
always,
out of it the
the
one
ones
night.
you always talk about taking. You're gonna take pictures of it all over the country.
Oh, that blue cup. I hadn't seen it in a while.
Ah.
So when did you lose it? When is the last time you saw this cup?
I don't know, Jeff. A while ago.
Stay attention,
when-
folks, and we'll see where that cup ends up this year.
The last time I saw that cup, you were sitting at your chair in the kitchen, and I took your drink and poured it into Shell's cup and gave Blake's cup back to him. that
And
was
Blake's
it.
lost it again.
Last time I seen it was in your pickup in Oklahoma, and now it's not.
Did you look the last time you left Oklahoma to see if it's there? Did you?
Yeah.
And it wasn't there? Well,
Now, all of the mainstream media outlets say that story is false.
yeah, it's not going to be that much. I can promise you that.
What get my wall?
So,
Thank God.
if you want to put your tinfoil hat on, you can say that that's not going to happen.
It's all part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
They're going to make taxes go up. They have. All they've done is fuck America. I saw, and it can't be true, that he signed an executive order for us to pay for abortions for foreign countries.
What?
In foreign
Yeah.
countries?
No, he did do that.
No shit?
Yeah.
You
that
gotta
was
be
one of the
fucking
executive
kidding
orders
me.
that he signed.
Send
We
them
pay for
motherfuckers some coat
abortions?
hangers. That's a bunch of shit.
I'm not paying my taxes.
I'm going to.
Seriously?
Don't say that on there. 'Cause Big Brother's listening.
Well, if you're listening, Joe Biden's a dumb fuck, okay?
Yes. You can't pay for abortions with my money. That's unconstitutional.
Especially foreign countries. I don't give a fucking Guam if they have 77 little kids.
I agree. We
I'm
don't want them to
I'm
reproduce.
I'm trademarking my tax money right now. You can't use it.
That's ridiculous.
but no balls.
Yeah. What's this? What's the deal with this rock?
A gentleman sent me this rock, and he messaged me, and my fucking phone updated the other day, and I cannot find shit on it. And I've looked all over Messenger.
You
and
can't
it's-
find your messenger?
Biden
feminist.
rescinds abortion restrictions on U.S. foreign aid.
That's it.
That is.
We need to cut out all foreign fucking aid anyways.
That is from Yahoo.
We can't pay our own bills here. We shouldn't be paying other countries.
Biden reverses Trump ban on U.S. foreign aid funding for abortion.
Okay, this rock. A gentleman sent me this rock. It's got 2 parts to it. It broke in
a
the
love
packaging. And he said, I will tell you the story about when you get it. This motherfucker might be full of radium or some shit.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Jeff, you weren't supposed to touch it. Your hands will now have a flesh-eating disease.
That rock was in the moon, Reese. It was on the moon.
That's one of the.
What do you think about that?
One of the astronauts' poop.
Buzz Lightyear brought it back to us.
Yep.
Okay, now, let's be believable.
Take that TV controller in there so it'll stay in there, please.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's for this TV.
That's for that TV.
Go
the
put
big
it
TV.
underneath it.
Go
and
put it
leave
by
alone.
that TV.
Go watch the TV in there with Gracie.
Go watch
and turn
Coco
on
Man.
Netflix.
Until Gracie, you're not 14. You're just 6 to leave you alone.
Hands off, Gracie.
Don't do it.
Go watch.
So everybody
TV
that
in
doesn't
there.
know it, Art, the girl that works here is in high school, and
Go in there.
she has a date with a young man that's younger than her, and we've been giving her a lot of hard times about this.
Yes.
Which is fun.
Yes.
Very.
And she just shakes her head.
You got a surprise waiting on you for when you get back home.
What's
Whoa!
I don't know.
that? I don't know.
It's
Like
a
she's made a
surprise.
video for you or some
Three
kind
Why
of
would she make a video?
It's a
A
3-stage
sexy-
butt plug.
a sexy outfit? What's going on here, Blake?
What's your money on that it's going to be?
It's probably going to be the rent bill.
Yeah, I got that.
Really gonna be funny if she surprises you with another man being at the house. and
She'll be
says,
like, here's my other boyfriend while you've been gone.
What if-
Sweet, thank you.
what if it's another chick and she wants to introduce her to the relationship?
No, absolutely not.
Not the first time.
Never. It's
Never?
disrespectful.
Be like, come,
What if it's her idea though? Not
No-
doing it.
No way.
what if you come home like old school, you know, and I'm here for the gangbang?
No. That's un-Catholic of me.
Uncatholic of you. I think it's pretty Catholic of you, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, if I was doing what Gracie was doing.
What else is going on, everybody? What else is...
I was enjoying talking about Blake's trip home, but I guess we're changing the subject off that. It must be good Josh knows about this surprise.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know anything about it.
It's a surprise. It's going to stay that way till you get home.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us what the surprise was?
Duh. Especially if it's sweet. If it is another, like, her winter boyfriend, I'm going to be upset.
Well, I just don't want her to hear this and be like, well, fuck you, Blake. You're telling everybody about my surprise, and you're not getting one now.
She won't listen.
I'll put it out Sunday.
What if the surprise is she wants you to get a she wants you to get a cock ring?
Oh, that's really un-Catholic of me.
How the hell could anybody do that? I mean, on it, just
Prince Albert?
what's a Prince Albert? Just a
A cock ring.
God, that's
It's
got to hurt
it's
like
an-
a
it's
mother.
a piercing
that's
through
not what
your
a cock
shaft.
ring is.
What is a cock ring?
Right through.
You don't know
A
what a
cock ring is like a
Oh, it
ring
goes
for
around your
cock.
penis.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Okay, a piercing's
No.
what I'm
Piercing.
talking
A
about.
piercing, yeah, Prince Albert.
Oh,
Andy,
God.
you
It's
were
like a-
ready for a second.
It's like a nipple ring through your shaft.
Oh shit, that hurts me just thinking about that.
You can put a little cowbell on it and like ding 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 ding.
That's what I do. We need more cowbell.
Can you imagine the crying on that sumbitch?
Fuck.
I didn't even do it yet. I know. I'm just thinking about it.
You need some severe deadening going on before
Why are we
you.
talking about piercing cocks?
It's what you're going to do when you get home. I don't know.
Prince Albert?
Would she, if she asked you to do that, would you? You wouldn't.
Not until we're married.
Not until we're married.
You would get a Prince Albert when you guys got married.
No.
It's going to be the wedding present.
Yeah.
Andy, do you want to dip while he's getting it out right now?
You got enough in there for me?
No. This
Oh.
Logan sent me this. It was his leftover can.
From years ago?
Nah. 5-6 years ago, he said, I'm done chilling.
Pretty dry. You got to add some stuff to it.
Yeah, I found this in my old
Andy
work
wanted
pickup.
to dip, and you're not going to give him some?
He's not going to take some.
Are you, Andy?
I'll take a little bit.
No.
Blake,
gonna-
let him try
It's
it.
the last night.
Blake,
man.
give him a try.
Andy, you're gonna throw up all over that MacBook.
Nah, I'll spit it out before then. How do you do it?
How do you
just shake
do
it.
it?
I don't even pack it. I just.
Oh, you
grab
don't?
some and put it
Are you
my
on the
tongue.
camera? Make sure you're on the camera. They get to see you taking a big old dip
Put
between
it on your
cheek
tongue.
and gum.
Put it on your tongue.
I
and
need
then
a,
use your tongue to pack it.
Look at that pack job right there. Beautiful. Why don't you pack it?
I don't need to. I stick my tongue in it.
Oh, you do?
No.
Can we get a fresh can?
No.
Put that on the camera when you're taking a big old dip.
I'm not gonna take a big old dip. I mean, my goodness, Jeff. You just put it on your tongue?
Don't put it on your tongue. You'll fucking puke.
What do I do with it? I'm
Put
asking
it
you for
in
help.
your lip.
Put it on your lip. Don't swallow anything. Do you have an empty bottle?
Do I
Holy
need some?
shit!
can.
Hold on.
It's everywhere.
Oh, he's gonna regret this in a minute.
Just
Just hand me a cup back there.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It's got a nice flavor.
It's nice, ain't it?
Lord have mercy.
Am I spitting enough?
You're supposed to swallow it.
Am I spitting enough?
Spitting. What's the directions on that can
That's
say?
what
You need to get you an old Folgers can so you can.
That's what he said the other time. He's like, "Am I spitting too much? Is this too much?"
I feel like a noob.
Am I saliving a lot?
I really think Andy can be talked into doing a lot of stupid shit.
Just don't try crack or something like that. Don't get talked into that.
I just don't want your son to see you throwing up in a minute.
When I get the spins like I did
Right.
one
Oh,
time,
you're gonna get him with that.
Oh, you wait till you stand up out of that chair.
this is going to be worse than the pouches?
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
What was, Logan's shit was like some
wasn't
vagina
Logan's.
deal.
It wasn't
Logan's.
Logan's.
It was
It was
Scotty's.
Scotty
It
Goggles.
was Scotty
Scotty
Goggles.
Goggle stuff. That's
Yeah.
some little pouches. That's some vagina shit. That's Copenhagen right
That's
there.
some fucking.
That's man stuff right there. They don't even sell that in Northwest Missouri.
That, you could probably find a can of that on the ground in the True Grit.
Yeah.
You know, that's how fucking
Yeah.
Long cut is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of shit worms grow in.
just Coke.
Let me see it.
Nothing fancy. No berry. No wintergreen.
No cinnamon or vanilla flavored.
Can you feel your face?
I can.
Do you know what I would give to have the feeling of tobacco of a dip the first time again?
Why? Made you sick the first time.
I felt it though. Like now it's just a repetitive. Got to have something.
You're
Up
going to
there
quit
now.
that, though, this year.
I'm hoping so.
Like when I go deer hunting, I sat for like 4 or 5 hours, and I get back in the truck, and I get home, and I drag that first cigarette. It's like, oh fuck, this is nice.
You can't smoke in your deer hunting clothes, can you?
I don't.
When are you going to
No
quit
sense.
smoking? Do you want to quit smoking?
I don't know. I told Ron I would last year. I feel bad I haven't, but I'd like to.
Well, I
It'd be
talked to him the
cool.
other night. He didn't say nothing about being mad at you or disappointed in you.
Okay, good.
Who?
Blake, though, he
Ron.
said he's a little disappointed in some things Blake's
Who?
done.
Ron always
Dad.
told Stoner,
Dad.
quit smoking.
Quits that smoking.
Yeah.
That's good for you, boy.
Surgeon General said so.
I'd like to quit chewing.
Dad told me when we went to the doctor that time, Andy, don't spit so much. You can't enjoy it that way. Just
Jeff,
spit all
I
the time."
don't fucking want to enjoy it too much.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Dad used to not spit either. He'd swallow that shit.
Well, he's more of a man than me.
Yeah, I don't want esophagus cancer. I'm gonna have tooth cancer. Why do I need esophagus cancer too?
He did when the doctor told him he had lung cancer.
Well, hell, I want
I
to
go,
dip now.
Dad, you think that's from being a fireman? Dad goes, probably not. That guy said, that's usually associated with smoking. Dad said, well, fuck yeah, we'd smoke a pack of cigarettes after we come out of a fire. And then when they had the Roundup commercial on, he goes, I sprayed some Roundup for you boys out here. Y'all need to jump in on that class action lawsuit.
Your dad's like like a fire marshal? What does your dad do?
No, he retired from the state now. He works for a local co-op electric company.
What was I thinking? He had something to do with the fire department.
Well, he was he's been a volunteer for, I don't know, since 84, 83.
Am I supposed to be
You
spitting
spit too
tobacco
damn
out
much.
of here?
No.
Nah. But then he worked for the, he was a crime scene investigator for a while.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Well, then he was emergency management. He worked in emergency management at the local
That's what I was
Department of
thinking
Emergency
of.
Services. Then he did communication. Fuck, he's done. Other than being like a paramedic and a doctor, he's pretty much done everything in like the realm of
That area.
yeah.
Is it getting warm over there?
It's getting a little hot.
Your cheeks are a little red.
I got a
buddy.
dip in, Bo.
You packed a lipper.
Yeah, and
My lip feels
he's
swollen.
he's not doing the little pouches they give him in Northwest
Hey.
Missouri.
See
Well,
if
West Texas.
I think we're done here
oh yeah, Scott.
Are we done here now?
with this.
It don't go away that fast though. That's what's bad.
Yeah, like you can get it out, but you're good for
Yeah.
10 minutes, Earl,
Yeah.
son.
We're good.
No, you're not either.
Yeah.
You got it all over your teeth and shit. Me and Mom paid big money for those teeth.
All of a sudden, he's like 3, 2. Oh, we already did that.
Terrible.
You didn't like that? Not even a little bit.
Well, next week it's gonna be awful quiet around here. Just be me and Andy. We're sure gonna miss you guys. We have
Do
a lot of
y'all
fun.
do y'all go through like a weird adjustment period?
Yeah.
Like we've had the last 2 days off. Kind of like a
I feel like there's no more
precursor.
hunts right now.
yeah. It feels weird. It's felt weird, but like I was sitting around the house yesterday and I was like, And I was a little hungover yesterday from.
What time did y'all leave the other night? If y'all drove Andy's truck out here, the other truck,
It wasn't late. It was
like
10:30 or
3, 4 in
11.
the morning.
3 or 4 in the morning. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
No,
that.
it was like
Just
11.
the amount of beer that was
10:30.
consumed in that time frame.
Well, and I had a whiskey sour as I was grilling, a couple. I had a glass of red wine at dinner time because you pair red wine with steak,
Right.
and then God knows how many beers.
That was very good.
Smoked my
It
pipe.
was a very good prime rib.
Oh yeah.
You did smoke your tobacco pipe.
And then the next day, I was supposed to be out here at 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
and I left the house at like 6:05.
Yeah.
a little late.
I had the beer shits that day.
It was a gentleman's hunt though. It was okay.
No, it wasn't.
Quick setup. Didn't quite pan out how it was supposed to from the morning before.
You shot a nice mallard though,
Yep.
with one shot.
One
I had
shot.
Reese's single shot 410. I'm trying to fucking pull the hammer back on it.
I
Shoot this
gave
mallard.
him 3 seconds.
I was like,
roll.
the fucking thing is only about that long, and I'm like doing this, like trying to put a sight on it.
Why didn't you shoot the 410 over under? It's in there.
I want to shoot one with that. That's what I'm taking stork hunting tomorrow for Reese.
Oh, good.
If we get a cripple, we're gonna walk out
Let
there
him
and
slap the shit out of it.
knock the piss out of it. But today or yesterday, I was just kind of walking around like, fuck.
I want to get another sandhill crane mounted. And I want one at wingtip to wingtip hanging off the very top.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
But you just kind of walk around and you're like, well, what am I gonna do now? I love my family and all, but like, cause you're going all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning. You
I love
come
my
out here.
family. Kind of want to way through that in there, you know.
I
Like,
love my
well,
family, but
they're just
no.
wearing
I
me
mean,
out already.
When you're home, you know, it's different because you go from such a fast pace and everything is structured. Breakfast is this time.
You got a different routine to get into.
Right. Like I've got to find another routine. And I don't know. That's all. February is always a topsy-turvy kind of month.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold sumbitch, too. I just read today they said the first 2 weeks of February, or the middle 2 weeks in February, are going to be the coldest days of the year so far.
Right.
Big time cold
Really.
for 14 days straight.
And we're doing a fun hunt on the Hearn. I'm sure it'll be. Well, I've already seen the forecast for that. It's supposed to be in like in the 40s. I got fucking tobacco on my phone.
Do you think Reese is going to blow away tomorrow?
It's going to be bad.
Well,
It's windy. It's supposed to be windy tomorrow.
45 mile an hour wind.
45 mile an hour.
Call me and I'll come get him.
I saw at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., like 16, 18.
Yeah.
So by about 11
Constant.
o'clock, it'll be cranking.
Shoot your cranes and get the hell
12
out.
o'clock, it'll probably be about.
Where all is the
Category
wind
2.
supposed to be? Like, are you going to be fighting it the whole way
No,
home?
it's only a 6 mile an hour northeast wind at home.
Yeah, but what's it going to be like in Canadian Texas?
Oh,
You'll
No,
be past
probably
all
like
that.
4.
If
From here home, he'll be riding the south wind the whole time.
by 9, if I leave at 6, by 9, by 10 o'clock, I'll be in Kansas.
It's supposed to be a southwest wind all morning. This says NOAA says 22 mile an hour at daylight, gusts to 31.
Oh no.
That sounds terrible.
It's platinum is what that is. That's what that rock is.
Platinum?
Uh-huh.
What?
What does that mean?
I thought platinum's expensive.
Like that rock, they sold over 1 million copies of them.
Yeah,
They went platinum.
it went platinum.
That is platinum is what that is.
Okay.
So
Dylan Schober sent that to me.
So it's expensive.
He said that thing right there is worth about $15,000 if it's cut right.
What?
Yep.
He didn't fucking say that.
No, he wouldn't have been sending me a rock cruise for
That's why I was like-
It's like, fuck, keep that for yourself.
So we find this shit at home and just toss it to the side.
So you've been tossing money away. You fucking Yankees.
I don't know. It's always. I'm ready for the end of the year, but then again, I'm not.
No, that's how I am.
Hunting's been tough, but still, I mean, like, cranes have been saving us the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We got more fucking cranes here right now than we have all season.
This
Yeah.
looks like Pennsylvania fieldstone.
Looks like what?
Pennsylvania
That looks like
fieldstone.
gypsum.
I think he
Gypsum
gave you that because we were
monochrome.
talking about prepping, and he wants you to have a nice to start a fire with.
Yeah, flint rock.
That's what that is, Jeff.
Flintstone.
Not platinum.
Fredstone. Flintstone.
But-
No, that's not fieldstone either.
Wow.
I don't know.
Despite the hunting being so tough, I couldn't have picked better guys to have gone through this with.
This is
Blind
very
you.
true. We kept
know.
pretty high spirits.
I think we did all. I mean, there
Right.
were days where
just because we
like,
knew.
Don't get too excited. He told Mikey the same shit yesterday before he left.
I didn't see Mikey before we left.
Yeah, no.
Mikey just fucking left.
I talked to him yesterday. Poor fucker's transmission went out on him today.
Oh, it did?
yesterday.
How far
Yes.
did he make it?
Texarkana. I called him this morning. And I was like, well, I said, what did they tell you about your transmission? Well, it's all the way out.
all the way out.
I was like, shit.
There's no
I
fixing
said,
it.
what are you going to do? He said, I don't know. He said, I could drive all the way to Stuttgart on it going about 30. Or I said, I wouldn't take a chance doing that shit. You're going to end up listening to banjo music on the side of the road somewhere.
Getting butt fucked by your Uncle Rick.
Been there, done that. Anyways, he told me that he goes, I may sell it here. I may just rent a car. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
The good thing is, he's Dirty Duck's problem.
Well, I didn't want to really say it like that. I like Mikey. I hate it for Mikey.
I do too, but
it's true.
I mean, if that was me, that pickup, no offense, is probably worth $5,000. Go get another pickup.
He's going to probably buy me another truck, he said.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
He didn't know what they were going to do yet last time I talked to him. But he did tell me this. He goes, good news is I've had 4 Tinder matches in the last 20 minutes since I've been here.
Well, yeah, the more caliber of woman for you are in that state.
Yeah,
Less teeth,
Texarkana's
bigger ass.
Texarkana's got 100,000 people there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought
He's like, well, I'm here. I will do some impregnating.
He'll get through all 4 of them like, oh, well, they were fake accounts.
Turns out they were dudes, and I had to suck them off. Turns out I do like blowjobs.
Just not on the
Just
receiving
not taking
end.
them. I like giving them.
Yeah, the giving end.
Oh, Mikey. Well, I enjoyed having Mikey. I've had a good year. We've had it for a tough season. I've had a lot of fun here. We've played a lot of cards at nighttime. I figure I'm down $3,000 or $4,000 to you guys this year.
I'm at least down 40. That's what it feels like.
Jeff said he was down.
Last words.
Trust
Love
me,
you guys. Thanks.
when I was putting money in the machine last night, I said, this is from Blake.
Thanks, Jeff. And he still lost it.
Last words. It's been great.
Goodbye. Good night.
See y'all I'll see Stoner in September.
Nah, I might come down in April and turkey hunt.
Okay, well, I'll see you in April.
Blake, I'll see you.
Blake, I'll see you in a couple of weeks because I think we're going to drive up to
You
South
should.
Dakota.
Come see me.
And I think if we do, we're going to come through there and let you buy me a steak.
I'll cook you a steak. Maybe.
On the tray.
Might take him to DJ's.
No, we'll just go to DJ's.
They do. DJ's guys have a great burger.
I don't know what time we're going to come through there, but we're going to drive by and
That's
see
fine.
you. I'm not going
Come see me.
to spend a lot of time in Grant.
Right. Come say hi.
But I'm going to come say hi and
move
then
on.
move on down the road.
I love you
I would
guys.
also like to see Kaufman's place. I'd like to go on out west. It looks like some cool country.
It is cool country.
Yeah,
You
it
could
is
actually
neat
go
out
that way
there.
up to South Dakota and Wyoming and shit.
Yep.
Kaufman will take you to dinner.
He would.
He would too.
Blake won't.
No, fuck that.
Got
Go
shit
to the
do.
steel.
He's got that
Grill.
real farmer money. I do not.
You got the fake farmer money?
I got the fake stuff.
Well, Blood, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Y'all have done a great job. It's been a fun year. Can't wait for the 2021-2022 season. We'll be sitting here laughing and thinking of all the dumb shit Blake's done all summer. when we get
That's
back.
true.
I would toast toys.
I want to come up and watch you do a demolition derby.
He said that last year.
He didn't do one
I
last year.
didn't do it last
COVID.
year.
Fucking
Yeah, actually.
COVID.
I want to just drive the car around the track a couple times.
I'll let you.
I'd like to.
I'll
do
drive
that.
you
It'd
at
be
the
fun.
farm.
That'd be fun.
I'll get a video of that. The podcast group will see that.
That fucker is loud though. I will say that.
All right, guys. I love y'all. Be safe.
Love
and
you.
Love you.
ready to do it again.
Oh yeah, check out our podcast sponsor, our newest one, Athletic Brewing Company. They are for the fit person, Andy.
Zach,
I seen him ran. He's not fit.
Jeff explained it best. You like a good taste of a nice beer. It's refreshing, but you don't like the consequences of
like I had
alcohol?
yesterday.
Yes, it's great.
This I will drink a lot of athletic beverage with a Yeti cup, salt, lime, over
And
ice.
tequila.
No.
Tequila. No, just
So go check them out.
Thank y'all for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Nice one. Okay, let me get through this before I start throwing up. Go check out all of our sponsors. Jeff mentioned Athletic Brewing Company, but also check out Foul Bandits, Gundog Outdoors, Dirty Duck Coffee, Dive Bomb, Boss, Pacific, Lucky Duck, Looking Glass Duck Club, William Chris Wines, 14 Cattle Company, and Blind Grass and Sandfield Hunting Outfitter. Get in on that turkey hunt.